greetings. This is me again, Zara, ex-Muslim, ex-Shia, and human for human welfare. Uh, so if I say I'm not feeling well, look at the rudeness and the cutting off, the neglect, discrimination. So recently also coming across this on Ellie's channel. Sorry, I've got to put a mic on. When I don't, it's better this way, I think. So just don't want to come here anymore with the things I've seen. People, how they, just setting the mic, how they treat you. So knowing recently being like coming across this, my trust that just went away from these people. I just lost my trust in these social media. How rude one and before this, before Ellie's live stream. Now I don't know why it's buffering here again. Okay, it's working now. So many people. Sorry. So those sincere. I was just thinking how people are using social media maybe for their uh, good. I mean, their fame and wanting attention and all that. Sorry to put it this way, but I've given a. I've still. I don't want to give it any thought anymore. Like Um, Zahi Al Kalbi. Oh, sorry, Dia. Dia Al Kalbi came and reason. I wanted to commit suicide. Like I was like, what a failure. I don't want to show off. I don't want any compliments that will put other people down. Please don't come here saying you love me and all this and I'm beautiful or this. Just for the truth. Love the truth. If you love the truth, come here. Not for any personal. I don't come here for any personal compliments. Please try to understand. I keep saying this, but these people, firstly, this Christian, he says he was Kantian, and what kind of a Christian, I keep forgetting. And so I don't know. I'm not sure because he hasn't spoken to me, this guy, giving me a really bad advice and suggestion, do's and don'ts, like do this, don't isolate yourself and join Infinite Noodle. And also, I don't know how many people I can trust and to take such a do's and don'ts. And he says it's just a suggestion. And then he told me, test me in the end. How could I test him when he says Ellie's cool, and the way I want to test him is first come on StreamYard and talk to me, and he's like, I'm in Australia and all this, right? I had to ban him, and a lot of problems he gave me when he came also, like from the start, beginning, I couldn't trust him. And then we had, then after this, Ellie came live. I thought, okay, ex-Muslim live. So this was her uh, topic that night. And I came a bit late, so I didn't see the time when this Indian man supposedly was praising her and all this. And to see that I wasn't jealous or anything, even when the Indian man was like praising her or, putting comments there. I think now I should go back to Khalib Kamal. And I want to find out where Dawood Ibrahim is to get help from them, protect me here. Once you give out your weakness and all this, and of course, this woman I saw prefers the man more than a woman who is not well. But I hope so. So I wanted to commit suicide, but they just stopped me here. I put everything off from my. I put my mobiles in. My father's here, so he called me, and then I had to listen to a healing session, 20 to 5 days. And talking about your problems, all. So people want perfection, like Ellie. I found out what an immature woman. Um, feel is very immature, cold, and all this. She couldn't give me the answer for this. I said, you've already, she replied to my comment on the channel recently, but I said, you already have said that. But what about the way you said, oh my gosh, Zara, like that? So the reply to Niv, my reply was to Niv, but she thought, oh my God, oh my gosh. And then again, when I said someone's uh, distracting me here, she was like, oh, it's okay. And I don't want to show that again, right? So I could see that people are enamored. They're like, I think this is why she said, oh my gosh, the reason why. And then again, she looked aggravated when I answered, saying, no, it was, what is this? Like, I didn't want to be rude to her. So my politeness there towards her, then, these people coming here and uh, taking my weakness and my illness and misusing it. So I kind of didn't like her reply. It kind of added this, according to Mel Robbins, thank God. But I'm sorry, I can't trust anyone. But I learned from Mel Robbins there are 6 sneaky ways of being disrespectful to a person. And, not being well known, and then being an old person here on YouTube for a long time, having these problems, also case condition. Um, I would be shunned by some people, even Christians. And so this guy saying he's a Christian, I don't know. And then I have some of these Indians coming when I open my stream for them. Uh, excuse me, I got a lot of lies, like, and extreme rudeness here. They don't know how to, so never, like, I was like thinking, make this a better place. And so I'm not showing off or wanting attention or coming here. Sorry, like Ellie. Now I'm going to say it very bluntly, right? So if someone's giving me, like, praising me and all this, but this Nick came after me and they're like, oh, you are a girl? So I had girlfriends and all this. So now he's after Ellie, right? Praising her and all this and giving her such a compliment that, when I later on was trying to find out, I went to the earlier live stream. I mean, at the time earlier, right? And saw that, oh, he's giving her, praising her and all this. And I thought that he was too much for me, right? Even when he wasn't praising me, but he was talking to me. And these Indians, they can do all this multitasking and all, but I can't. Find it hard to concentrate on what they're saying. So I said, please, can you, let's concentrate on this. What is all this? Why did I leave you? Perhaps I didn't quite put it well, like to tell him, okay, if you want to know, come join my. But I didn't want to tell him, didn't want to use Ellie's. See, this, I have some principle that I'm not, in my. There are lots of ex-Muslims having. I've had problems with, like, it's just so professional and all this, and they want the. Yeah. So recently, I was going to kill myself, and it's coming from. I I need evidence. Sorry if my tone is like I don't know. It's coming. It's like because I gave contributed my currency, my country's currency. I think. Okay, this is today. They made me put that thing aside in a bag, plastic bag, and I was going to take a whole bowl of pan, full, or what do you call it, cooking vessel, and a little bit I had in my hands, fingers, and it was giving me this horrible toxic feeling. slightly. Like we've used this boric powder for the, when we played long time ago. I don't know why this. Anyways, I said, no, you're going to take it. No one's going to stop me. But there was a force stopping me and has stopped me because trust and people making this as and rudeness, making it like they're, you want attention actually. And I could see the bias, the prejudice, and the weakness. They don't like people with weaknesses. And if you don't praise them, well, later on I contributed, and then Dia Kalbi came, and they said check again if she said hi, greetings, or anything, because she came to take your attention. They realized that Ellie was rude, and that's why, like later on, I was told, go back to this. It's not. I was like, yeah, like the sneaky way of being rude, and this is why she was like, and I felt it a little bit, but I was like, in that benefit of the doubt, and really into it. And see, I'm not jealous or anything. I'd love to see people bringing their greatness out, helping people, being of service, but in humble humility, quality, and not being carried away by the compliments they're getting from men, or they're Indian men and all this also, right? Uh, shouldn't be like this. This would be discriminating against others. So a lot of things being told to me afterwards. See, I'm not. I wasn't. I was saying, "Oh, we're outstanding," and this and that. But a little bit, I felt like this, and I wanted to know what was it that was little bit of that discomfort I was getting from Ellie's reply to me. It's not what she said. It's like the way she said it, right? And this is what Zahara, hi, Zahara, she replied and all this. And again, she's repeated the same thing. But I told her in my reply back to her in the comment section on her video live stream. And I can't see my other two channels, like my other reply from my other channel. So I thought she had removed that. And then I realized no, I can't see it. I don't know what has happened, but I wrote there like maybe I'm a shadow or something, shadow banned. I don't know how. Anyways, you shadow banned, but I just wrote it like this. I didn't know what to write, how to write it. However, I could be wrong about that. But again, she's repeated the same reply she gave on the live stream. Like this is, but I was like, what is? It's the way. But why did you say, oh my gosh, startled, or oh my god, like what's Zara saying? You get it? And then later on again, I was like, of Ellie, and I wasn't like off or anything, right? I was like, Ellie, person was distracting me, so I told, right? And this person has complimented her, like praised her beauty, and you're so beautiful, and then he's gone come after me. But then she's into the trap, all right? So she doesn't realize that this person could be a flirt, another Indian flirt. Now you see, there's been this. Um, where's the news? Google. Uh, the Indian pilot who was a hero, believed to be a hero, believed to be a hero. Turns out that he cut the fuel because his wife died and he wasn't happy. He wanted to leave his work as a pilot. Now this has come. Not good for her. She might. So this Niv, she might get it from an Indian. They do love bombing here and all this, and then flirting, and then he came after me. But she's not going to get it because very immature, and I think she's someone who's hungry for this praise and all this. Maybe or what, you get into, okay, this guy praised me in the beginning a lot, and now Zahra. Oh my God, Zahra, Mr. and Mrs. It doesn't. And there's a Shia, ex-Shia also girl who Allah apostate Aladdin was like praising her, and so he perhaps now her English is better than mine, and she knows how to talk and all this. Now she's made herself as calls calls herself as apostate Layla. Before that was I'm not your sister, and I was the first one to like the earlier. Very few Indians were there before me, you know, but I could tell they were Indians, and very few comments because she had a problem, and when she little bit to help people, they were like now Aladdin. I shared her posts on Facebook many times on my groups and all this. I don't know. Then later on, I think her algorithm, somehow the Indians or someone, she uploaded more videos. So they found her. No, so I'm not jealous. See, I was praising her outstanding. This is really great. We need this. We need cash people coming and talking and encouraging the people who are unable, or they are shy, or there's something. And people like Ellie who kind of push people away because of what the other one praising her and all this, and now someone who has a problem and who's notorious, like empaths, like they can feel certain things. I would never do this. I hope not. But like in this madness and demonic attacks and all this, I cannot say. But in my normal state, just depressed and all this, I would never do this to a person. We need to help the people, like me right now. I need help, right? And those trampled upon, crushed. Then we want to stay away from this world. Don't know how many people on social media, can't trust them, whether they're there just to show off or something. Ellie gave me that kind of feeling right afterwards, when I rethought about this, right? It seems she was like agitated by my reply to Nev on her channel, the one who, NIV, the one who praised her a lot and all this, and then came after me. And he's telling me that he had many girlfriends, and that's why he knows that my name is a female name, but it's still this and but still this and that. Oh my God! I was sick and tired of this Nev, and these Hindus. I've been to many ex-Muslim live streams, and even Ghalib Kamal when he was like acha acha bas, and I was like, no, no, Ghalib is wrong in doing this. I invited Indians here and then found out that they're lying, and all this, and God knows who wants to flirt. And then also going through Loy Macedo's videos about Indians, other just so after the white women, crazy after Gori head, white woman, and then I thought even my Emirat, my Arabs, they're not helping me. And then Nuria Khan, all that came back to me. So no, never tell your problems to others, or just, we have to pretend in this life that never let your guard down outside here. Indians or anyone, the Pakistanis, um, uh, didn't give me this kind of a problem in Karachi when I was on Facebook. But some of them, I'd be thinking, oof, oh God, what's happened to this? Not Nikatwana, Katwati Amari. Yeah, people, madness that I didn't call, or another friend just staying away, mad, like my Christian friend said, says that people are scared of mad people, and you do realize if you do this, if then they also, like if you tell them your weakness, they just want. Okay, depression is a different thing, right? Okay, I don't know how to say this. So where was? So coming back to Dia, recently, I don't know, maybe because I contributed and it was risky. Um, the Muslim Brotherhood is after my country, and I don't even shouldn't even be doing human rights or for human rights. There's so a very few people, and really, if Mel Robbins and all these Americans are true, I apologize, yeah, for saying I don't trust anyone. Meaning it could mean that I don't even trust Mel Robbins or anyone, right? And famous people. Are you so I've sorry I lost. I mean I it's but I gave it a try, right? To let's see who we can trust, and when we're down and low and mad, who will be there for us? It's like, hey, so I've been for a long time. I understand. Sometimes I don't like. It's like I get angry at whoever. I have a tendency of going back to complaining to God because I was a religious person and the conditioning is there. Like, what is this I for talking to myself inside? Like, what kind of people are they? I mean, was it worth it even fighting with God for these people like Indian Hindus? And why would you put them in hell? Oh God. And, they worship you in this way. Why would you, like, coming from my religion, Shia Islam, questioning God, or questioning a lady who has been strict with me, but I liked her, like, fighting with God for her, or fighting, is it worth it? These are the people who will shun you and won't come back. Oh, she's a problem. So I'm not able to say this, but recently they said check, and I couldn't check further. I'm sorry. Check if so. They found someone's found out on this channel, Ellie's channel, that and it came to me. Uh, that's why this force has been stopping me from committing suicide since yesterday. Just I failed, or you failed, or I don't like to blame people, but in my madness, sometimes it's very rude here. The nonsensical, very dishonest advice, and then he tells me this Christian guy who came here, or he claims to be a Christian, from Australia. And then he's telling me to test him. I've already failed in the first time. Like, what? Test him and all this. Yes, and we should be testing people to know who will stand by us. Now, ex-Muslims, long time ago, I have to bring this back. Zara K and Yasmin Muhammad had, or no, Yasmin Muhammad. Yeah, they had this thing, and so now there's a group. And now Yasmin Muhammad, unfortunately, very sad, and Zara K don't talk. So if from Zara K, they've got. I don't follow subscribe. I haven't. I think Yasmin Muhammad is very good. She's a sincere person, but I don't want to trouble her. Just. But I thought we go here and see Yasmin Muhammad. I haven't seen live stream. Anyways, so I might, when she's live, I might join her on live. So we need to test people, and I've tested. They've failed in their test. And then there's the get together. So there's Aladdin, apostate Aladdin, and there's the secular spirit, and Zara K, and you see all these ex Muslims. But I didn't see Yasmin Muhammad, world ex Muslims meeting each other around the world, getting together. I didn't see Yasmin Muhammad. And where were the ex Muslims? They've made a group, and Chand, a few of them have gotten together and met. Some people don't even have that much money to travel or the health or what. I wouldn't. So this kind of grouping and all the terrible isolating the other. They're not able to bring people together uh, who are also, all the ex-Muslims together, and they're just claiming that they've brought the world's ex-Muslims together. And they've got this video showing this is unjust, unfair to us, ex-Muslims, the rest of the ex-Muslims, right? I get so angry. So some people like I don't cry when I, but they really Ellie and all. Now you these people here, very rude people. They really make me cry inside, but I don't cry on the outside. I just get very angry. Oh my God, what a world! Cold. And this Ellie just didn't realize that, this Nev is coming after me now, asking me. And he just wants to make girlfriends and all after maybe the outer appearance and the professional touch of this. Uh, so my channel, please don't come here giving me love or praising me. I don't want that. I want your love. I want to see how many people. Sorry, I want to see how many people. It's not in that in a humble way, yeah. How many people are in love with truth, right? And it's a kingly act to Mother Teresa's quote to help the fallen, not to bring yourself up above the other. And if you can't take us, the ones, the outcasts, the weirdos, the strange ones, uh, then yeah, so it takes, maybe you can't say it. Sometimes even I can't say it out of politeness. Or don't know this person. I don't know how to say this, but so now I realize, right? I'm not going to waste my time. So, ah, I must. There are some cold people, and sorry, like, I was like, I had to stop myself. Like, I was saying, oh, some Britishers are cold and this and that. I can't go. So, oh, it's, so she's a Britisher. Please, what is this? I already know where to go. Again, but this is a sneaky, disrespectful person. Oh, this is someone else. Oh, this is the CHR. Oh God. So Kalbi, Al Kalbi, uh, came to take my attention away, and she did the right thing because it's not worth it. And I was like wondering, like, okay, is she a Shia, Sunni? She said this. She said, "Oh, it's on my other device." The command I've put under that live stream, Ellie's live stream. And ना कहो कुछ भी ना कहो आ कहना ये आशा. I want to sing an Arabic song, but they've stopped. God is watching us. So Amuman, usually I would just walk away because I don't want to put someone down. When men, I I give it to them. But a lady who I don't want to put my female friends down. If something I don't like about my female friends, I would just like to quietly walk away from them and not talk about it. Let them Mubarak and congratulations. You can have. But this time I feel it's really necessary. No one should feel like this, disrespected. Not even normal people, let alone those suffering and pain and the madness and all this that is here and the demons attack. So, like I was also chastising myself about why do you love you say you love Aga Khan the fourth, and but look, why this then? Why did he? That means you're saying this Islam is better than any other Islam, and it's but what about what his great great grandfather and the rest of the Imams did, like Imam Ali? Right? It's not right. I've seen it in the Quran. And then about Imam Ali, I've read it in the tafsirs, and I don't agree to that. But the change is good. The change in Islam, the reform due to Surah Nur ayat, but that's not fair. You see, but still it's not fair to the polytheists, to those who have a different religion, when this religion says, I will not accept any religion except for Islam in the beginning. And so they won't accept Christianity, they won't accept, Allah won't accept it. And you can't be friends with them sincerely and honestly, just, for your interest and all this. And so, anyways, cutting myself now. So, oh, this Indian pilot, I read somewhere on my other device, the Indian pilot who was considered a hero of actually cut the fuel. May have, Air India. YouTube. It's now on YouTube. ABC News. Air India captain may have cut fuel to engines before dot dot dot. New details shift focus to. Air India cockpit recording suggests captain cut fuel. Reuters.com. Ooh, so new evidence has emerged. Officials believe New York Post captain of doomed Air India flight may may have cut off fuel flow to engines, officials believe. May have. Ah, Air India cockpit recording suggests captain cut fuel to engines before crash, sources, Reuters, ABC News, New York Post. So little do I know of this life. I don't want to sound like I don't want sympathies, but some understanding, cooperation, understanding people's feelings. And so now I know who will shun the weirdos, the outcast, and people who would prefer prejudice against males and not females. See what risk? And I'm like, okay, even if I wasn't much older to this Ellie, the ex-Muslim. So now, sorry, I'm in a very bad. I don't want to talk. Like I can't. It's terrible. Terrible. I'm sorry. I have no patience with such people anymore. I've had enough. When you're not well, or when you're disabled or challenged mentally, and how people mistreat you, you can see how they discriminate against you. So I found Ellie doing the same thing. And so I would walk away, but I need to talk about this. So I said this, and I don't want to let her be. But there's some force, good force with me, or they're saying that it wasn't right of her. It was, this was why do they have to tell me? Because I think because I've lost, so many people, rudeness that it's like gaslighting. You get confused and they're helping me of on this level, metaphysical level, uh, spirits union. So this and recently compelled to again talk about this. I will not tolerate. I don't know what to do now with these people. Discrimination. When you are not well. Imam Ali told me that. Oh, sorry. Oh, God. My father told me Imam Ali kept quiet for 30 years. But I don't want to take his example, right? It's the only. Oh, God, no. Uh, uh, but like, if you're not well, please, that's why people hide their. They don't like to bring it out. Their whatever is going on, if they're oppressed or by someone like the outside world, who's going to help, and who's going to reach out? There's so many rude people using my. I can see again and again, or they come here and then someone says love you and all that. And this KL, also another Indian guy, who is very famous. He's a moderator. He goes to every most their Indian ex-Muslims. पता नहीं Indians क्यों उधर आ जाते हैं really. I'm sorry. It's a rude. I'm saying it, but you shouldn't be coming here. इतना अपना वो करना also, right? किसी और को शाइन करने दो, किसी और को हाँ आप में भी शाइन ब्राइटनेस है, किसी और को अपना चैनल सही तरह. I think I'm going back to my Pakistanis. And of this, I have to do some prayers, non Indian, Tibetan, or some Chinese, or what is it, Thailand. So there's Chitu Krishnamurti. Like we can't come, he was right. We can't see things as they are, and also this. So the debate going on, the discussion going on between Ellie and this other man. When I came, the gentleman's name was not there, was not showing. So on worship also. So I agreed to the gentleman. I had felt a little bit. That's why I said, Ellie, this person is distracting me, right? So people uh, rich, famous, accentuatedly beautiful makeup and showing their cleavages and oh, and the ones never know with skills, human, what do you call it in PR skills and how to talk and all this nonsense. They don't, and now they're like sharing the story to help themselves or help others or get attention. And there is a weakness. It could be in, I'm seeing my own weaknesses, like why do I not get angry at Arabs so much, like as much as I get these Pakistani? Why don't I say these Arabs, because is it that I'm scared that will I be fined here? Am I scared? Am I prejudiced? Am I? Yeah, so I was checking myself, right? Seeing certain things recently also. Um, I don't think I can do human right work for human rights. It wouldn't be fair. I wouldn't be able to talk about the violations somewhere. Yeah, so you see, not being clear about this. Am I prejudiced? Uh, knowing, oh, the Arabs, right? I'll end up in jail. Yeah. So this, yeah, I'm a coward in this sense. And uh, uh, so your people also moving away from you, not because of this only ex-Muslim thing, but also that when you are not well, they neglect you or they ignore you, or like all this. Some people like Mother Teresa worked very hard. Also, it did have effect on her health, but she did have this. She gave her 100% when it was like her passion. There are some who say that take care of yourself, and but when you have this passion, and she took care of everything in a stride. She had she she had a health problem, but my God, how she was dedicated, devoted, diligent. So God knows, I think I will be coming less here. Also, this happened on my other channel. I've forgotten how to say this. Uh, I was on Ellie's live stream that night from my other channel, Zahara, right? Ex-Muslim, ex-Shia, one. I just put there. I keep changing my channel's name now. And sorry, I don't ask the subscribers. Don't post about it. Post. And who? Another person's voice I don't want to hear. So I was like, oh, that other person. Some days ago, the way he answered me. But Ellie's was a little sly. Was I don't want to keep going to that live stream. It's going to get me all. I can't afford it. My things and all. It was very hard. Just some time back when I had to listen to that and show it like this one. Yeah, it's very hard. Don't want to show that video right now. Christians grouping up. Trust is gone. My trust is gone. I don't know. So there are people who are pushed back by society. They're very strong. In fact, it's been very difficult for me to get up again. It's more difficult. Like I've not been able to brush my teeth, but today I did. Today in the morning, I managed. It was a struggle, and whenever this happens, it just cuts my energy to very low, and it's very like. Yesterday I was a wreck. Such cruel people. Let's see. I won't be able to take it if these cruel people comment here. Jealousy and whatnot. Was it all a set? No, but she's come live stream since 9 days. She's been coming a bit regularly. Before that was some months ago, the first and the last live stream months ago. And recently, I wonder what they're trying to tell me. What is all this trying to tell me? And do we say this to others like, oh, it's your karma, and to hush, to like, oh, in my past life, I could have been like Ellie or enjoyed the attention of men and the praise, compliments, and all this, and then been biased and all. So just to, I hope. So I'm like, so that it suppresses a lot of, oh yeah, so that anger, that hurt is less, right? Lessened. Oh yeah, I understand. This is so some people saying this to us that our anger will be less, and yeah, there's also that fear of people have this fear, and also my fear that I will, think like I would never do such a low thing, right? And then but I have done mad in this many low things, right? But in my normal, uh, when I was normal, I would never do such a low thing, you know? The way, so if I can show you again, I'm not sure. Like for my own health right now, if I can show it to you again. Oh. No, no, no. So I've like my it goes in my mind, keeps coming back as I was busy, not busy, active, busy playing something because I can't do laundry. I can't do anything much. I can't even eat. I couldn't get up to make tea. Finally, I did. So need to have a lot of need to have true compassion for people, so that we can help. Someone would say, "Oh, she's talking like now, you know, that old woman," and what is this? Like this, so disrespectful, so rude. So when I was reading Villette, right, which book? That the governess, Jane Eyre. Taking care of people and being a governess or being taking care of elderly whom I love, you know, I was thinking of my principal's eldest sister when she came to Karachi, and they were in United States for vacation. My principal and so her other sisters, but the eldest one and the second oldest one was in Karachi. I was like, going there, talking to the elderly, giving them company, even taking care of them. So, like a nurse, compassionate, caretaker, family member. So they wouldn't, I saw auntie being taken care by a nurse, and I felt very much for her. I couldn't take care of her. I wasn't well. One of Mrs. Munira Gulzar's younger, oh sorry, the second eldest sister. First, the eldest passed away. I went to their house. So uh, one thing I wished that I didn't smoke. The other thing was that I was well, that I could have trained myself as a nurse or just family and taking care of the person. My sister, my principal sister. I didn't like I didn't like the nurse, like or going to, they didn't put her in the old people's house. I had to ask her, "Are you happy? Is everything okay? And are you happy? What? No, no. What makes you happy?" Uh, said namaz, and that really. I was like, "What about people coming to meet you?" She said, "No, namaz, salat, meaning 5 times, obligatory prayers." And I was like, "Oh, that's really great. Independent, just prayers. You don't even have to. No vacation, no going sightseeing, but that just namaz makes her happy." So that put my heart to peace, like at peace about her. So being a nurse, and I wish I could have taken care of like some elderly people. So she's gone. So, my life, I, where have I kept that? I put it in the bag. Which cabinet in the kitchen have I kept it? No, I forgot. Oh, okay, I think. So terrible. Can't trust this world. Not social media, no. So God forbid if uh Mimi was right, my grandaunt, when she said, pray that I don't become dependent on it. No, people mistreat, discriminate, and they like the strong survive. They don't like weaknesses in people, and we shun them and we snub them, and we do it in such a clever way. What a cover up. Nonsense. This is so rude. I think these people, such people, should not even be called humans, monsters, cold-hearted. This, what can I? But if I give in now and imagine the rest just going in the cocoon, not wanting to come out, I go in my cocoon and I won't be able to. Don't want to use. Don't want to interact with people. They're monsters. So it's a test to see who helps who supports in your hardest, darkest times, who stands by you, like pretenders have sung this song, I'll stand by you. But please, Indians and all, I'll stand by you. Don't come here giving me all that nonsense, right? Flirting and telling me how beautiful, or if I was, right? Or saying you love me, or please, no love. Tell me you love the truth, and I'll be very happy. Tell me that you are helping um, a homeless, not just for to your numbers to go up in this world, and you'll be well known for it. My goodness, it's sick. I'll stand by you. Sorry, I can't love all of you. It's just when I love someone, this is my weakness. I can take care of them completely with my heart and soul. Correct. Won't let nobody hurt you. I'll stand by you. Take me in. Yeah, like so the prejudice. Ugh, what is this? See, I can't talk. I get all now. This thing is going to make me. And who's listening? So I thought, um, I removed this and I've put a new on my description. In my description box channel, description box, YouTube, I'm a truth seeker, also contemplating and seeking to serve anyone I can to better the world, meaning serving humanity. I talk in Urdu, but I'm an illiterate in Urdu, so I use English mainly. I've lived in Pakistan because of my mother who left Pakistan and was from Pakistan. My father's not a Pakistani. I come from a Shia family. I'm an ex-Muslim now and proud to be an ex-Shia also. My work has been mostly on the Quran, its problems and contradictions, but taking into account Shia belief, so I can help the Shias, not the Sunnis alone. Dia Kalbi asked a very good question. The Shias, I will keep coming back to that question of Dia Kalbi on Ellie. But she asked me this question. She didn't ask because I'm an extra. So Dia Kalbi saying that Shias are less hypocrites than Sunnis, right? No, I disagree, and I will prove this that Shias are not less hypocrites than Sunnis. If you take the Quran ayats, how they take it, then they make it, they change the meanings and all this too much. They take it very, whatever implied, and they don't take and how they take the Quran ayats, like if Allah is directly mentioning the messenger of Allah, meaning Prophet Muhammad himself, then and if to forgive him or hearken not to the believers. Sometimes he says, oh, believers do not do this, right? But how come, like the way the Shias take it, in this case, for example, Surah, okay, cutting myself off here on this. So on this point now, like in Surah, I have to see this and keep this in front of me when I'm talking about it. Surah 33, Ahzab. Uh, so, like, you see, when he's addressing Prophet Muhammad, right? Oh, he's saying, "O Prophet, fear Allah and do not obey the disbelievers and the hypocrites. Indeed, Allah is all knower, all wise." Right? O Prophet, Ya ayyuha al Nabiyyu. Ya ayyuha al Nabiyyu. Oh, we say it very quickly like this, so that's why I'm like, Ya ayyuha. Like we say, Ya ayyuha Nabiyyu. Very quick. So multilingual now on this multilingual Quran. The way the Shias, 12 Shia especially, I don't know about the Ismailis, how they take this Quran ayat, Surah Ahzab ayat 1. They say that Allah is addressing the believers through Prophet Muhammad. But when Allah is addressing the believers, He addresses it. Then why isn't it consistent in the Quran all the time? Oh Prophet Muhammad, like oh Prophet, uh, why do you say what you do not do, like in Surah Saf? Or it says, "O believers," and not "O Prophet." So when Allah addresses the believers, He says believers. When He's addressing Prophet, it should be the Prophet and not the believers through him. So the Shias, hypocrisy in taking the ayats like this to defend Prophet Muhammad, this is hypocrisy, right? The way the question was put also, like Aisha and Fatima, like how they put Aisha and Fatima on the same level, or Ziya Al Kalbi was asking, then this also, then The thing is that no, and on that point, the Sunnis are not hypocrites more than Shias are. The Shias have shown their hypocrisy, if you put it this way, hypocrites, being hypocrites. Then I would say the Shias are hypocrites also. Fear Allah. Safeguard yourselves against evil with the help of the divine laws made by Allah, and do not obey, hearken, or follow the disbelievers and the hypocrites. Is addressed to the followers of the Holy Prophet through him. But look who Allah addresses, O Prophet, to O Prophet here. Like in Surah Tahrim, right? O Prophet, why do you prohibit what Allah has made unlawful? There they can't say that here Allah is. Oh, just jumped. Oh my God. Sorry, excuse me. It just, this, I don't know how this happened. Slight accident. Hold on. Saved. Oh God. Nothing. Right. Okay, so this. So here you see the hypocrisy, if you want to call it, since Dia Al Kalbi called it hypocrisy of this hypocrisy in the um, Sunnis, right? More than in the Shias. She didn't say that the Shias don't have hypocrisy, but she brought it like this. So if you're talking about hypocrisy, I think I would like, since she brought out, she put it like this, right? Hypocrisy. So now see where the hypocrisy is in Shias here. Then I wouldn't bring it as hypocrisy. I would say misinterpreting, changing the words of Allah, even Shias. So this is unjust, cruel, and such deception by the Shias. Look at this. The Shias have deceived us more than the Sunnis have, claiming that they were so honest, so neutral in their research, thorough, right? This is their hypocrisy. This is how unjust the Shias have been. Can you see this? When Allah, then why does Allah address the believers at times? And those are not Prophet Muhammad's believers? Yes, they are. And then why does, so, can you, how can they tell here? Is there a different, like, Arabic rule written or something like that? Surah Tahrim ayat, look at Surah Tahrim ayat. Says, O Prophet, why do you, now look at the Shia hypocrisy. And in multilingual Quran, the tafsir on this, right? O Prophet, ya ayyuhan nabihu, ya ayyuhan nabi, O Prophet, why do you prohibit? O Prophet. Now, who is Allah addressing? Oh, here we can tell that Allah is not addressing the believers, followers of Prophet Muhammad through him. So here, the Shias are here. We can see this, yeah. So of course, it's the Prophet addressed, but the Quran style is not. You have to be consistent with the Quran style, and since the Prophet has hearkened to the hypocrites and the disbelievers, because these wives have been so. This ayat surah, and how they defend in this ayat. This ayat is for the Prophet. For the Prophet, Surah 33 ayat 1. O Prophet, it is not, should not be for the followers, right, of the Holy Prophet through him. This is, look, for God's sakes, O believers, Surah, like this. Allah knows when to address the followers of the Holy Prophet in this way. He knows it in Surah Ma'idah 85. And why should we not believe in Allah? 87. I keep saying 85. Surah Ma'idah 87 it should, then it is, not 86, right? 87. O you have believed, do not prohibit the good things which Allah has made lawful to you, and do not transgress. Indeed, Allah does not like transgressors. See this? So Allah knows who to address. Allah knows how to address Prophet Muhammad's followers as believers, right? Or you have believed here. So the style and mannerism and the way they take these Quran as Shias, as worse as the Sunnis, or even worse than the Sunnis. Look at the Shias' hypocrisy here and how they've twisted and turned the truth around. And Allah is addressing because you see, can not even a donkey can tell here, right? Oh, Prophet, be careful. So they don't, you know why they're saying followers? Addressed to the followers of the Holy Prophet through him. There's an exclamation mark also. So they want to defend him, totally, totally cover him up. That he, in this way, he never did oh Prophet, why do you prohibit what Allah? Now the wives, they will say bad things against the wife, like coming to them from Imam Ali and Prophet Muhammad that Aisha annoyed me, and this, even though Prophet Muhammad never divorced Aisha, and he should have, not regarding any creating any rift or anything between him and Abu Bakr, Aisha's father. This is not the Islamic way. Let the rift come, right? Now forget your kinship and your whatever, right? Relationships you've had with polytheists and hypocrites. Kill them. Surah 33 at 60 to 61. Now you see. Look at Shia's hypocrisy, right? Here they will say approval of your wives as bad wives, bad wives. But why didn't your prophet then divorce these bad? Actually, these are disbelievers now, these wives, since they have whatever they've done to him, annoyed him, or, So then how come the prophet is hearkening now to the, since the moment they annoyed him, whatever they did, betray him, he should not have hearkened, because what has, tell me, let's work it out, right? Let me settle down in myself. I'm not able to. I can't. So tell me now. See, work it out. These wives, the moment they betrayed the prophet, right, he should not have hearkened to them. They become what? They become what? Disbelievers and hypocrites. I mean, look at Surah. Already Allah is saying this, right? No, the Shia's hypocrisy is worse than the Sunnis. If you two wives repent to Allah, it is best for you and whoever is the helper. But look at, perhaps his Lord, if he divorced you, and now all of them, did all of them do this? Maybe even all of them did it. Because all of them know that he's a false prophet. All of them know it. And they all helped, even maybe Salma also, Shias. All of them, they are saying all here, put all here. Anyways, perhaps his Lord, if he divorced you, okay, let's take the bracket door, would substitute for him wives better than you. Submitting to Allah means what? Muslims, right? Look at the Arabic word here, for God's sakes. For goodness. I don't mean to put you down, but here I'm very passionate and I'm very angry. See how you have been deceived. And up till this day, if Dia Al-Qalbi doesn't get it, then what can I do? Perhaps his Lord, if he divorced you, maybe she won't come here. I'm being so terrible, loud and abrasive. I can't help it. Oh, makes me so angry. Perhaps if your Lord, perhaps his Lord, perhaps his Lord. But, oh, okay. His Lord, perhaps his Lord, if he divorced you, would do his Lord will give him better wives than you. Why didn't he give him before? Oh, this is terrible. My intellect defeated. Now I have to go. I have to go. Dammering. I become little. वो खिसक गया सब एरे आते हैं इधर. That the dialogue from Munna Bhai Lage Rao, Indian movie. Now Yuti, I have to take a break and then I will come back. Thank you so much. I had enough with this also. So खिसक गया. Now a little gone now. Crazy here. I leave you with this video. I hope the sound is not too loud. The receiver of the mic.
Be back until then. Thank you so much.